Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Hope you're all doing well. We are back with what do we got here? Another Gunpla and Chill. What are we building? The high-grade Altron Gundam. I now just realized I don't have another kit out here I wanted to have, so excuse me one moment. Look at this decent box art. Alright, good. It was very close by. Made it easy. We'll bring that out later. I just wanted it nearby at least. So, we've got the Altron Gundam from Gundam Wing for today. Your fun little fact about the kit. In Japan, this was a premium Bandai kit along with all the other upgraded wingsuits. North America got these guys as standard release. Because Gundam Wing is so goddamn popular over here in North America. So, we lucked out. We lucked out. Good old Altron Gundam. Just gonna pull that away. The instructions are still P Bandai standard, so they're all in monochrome, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Not too many stickers, shockingly. But we do have a bunch of runners. We got our standard polycaps. Then we got an A. We got two Bs. We got two Cs. Two Ds. And two Es. We got a lot of doubles here. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, I've been sneezing all day. So let me get that wonderful PNG up. There's our Altron Gundam. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, cool. Whew. This is one of the 3 kits I got at good old Anime North, the other being the Greys that we already built, and the Legend Gundam, which we will build another time. When is that another time? Possibly next week, possibly in 2 weeks. All depends how long we take to build this bad boy, you know? Alright, so let us get started. I will talk a little bit about the Altron Gundam. A little bit. Just a little bit. Just give them all a good old snip snip. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Not too many polycaps, so that's always nice. Which way am I gonna point this? Like that, okay. That's how we do it. Yeah, we just gonna jump right in, because this might actually take a little bit of time to put together, considering how much there is here. Okay. Alright, the Altron Gundam. Before we can talk about the Altron Gundam, we gotta very briefly talk about the Shenlong Gundam. In good old Gundam Wing. Well, actually, I gotta talk about more than just that one. In good old Gundam Wing, in the verse in general, there was one mobile suit that came before any other mobile suit. That was the Tall Geese. Y'all know how much I love the Tall Geese. I don't shut up about the Tall Geese. But that was the original mobile suit in the entire verse. Every mobile suit in Gundam Wing can trace its origins back to the Tall Geese. The initial Tall Geese was deemed too powerful and dangerous for anyone to actually use effectively in combat, so it was trimmed down and became the Leo, just for ease of mass production. Five of the scientists that helped create the Tall Geese wanted to create a suit that would surpass the Tall Geese. And that led to the creation of the Wing Zero. But as they were making the plans for it, they realized the Wing Zero was actually far too dangerous to ever be created. So, when tensions between the colonies and Earth were starting to heat up a little bit more and more, the 5 scientists split up, took a copy of the Wing Zero plans with each other, and went about designing their own Gundam from it. And one of the scientists, who was very proficient in actuators and everything, so, being able to get things to move a lot better, more human-like, I suppose, took his copy of the Wing Zero plans and created the Shenlong Gundam. A close combat suit with an extendable dragon arm, used a staff that could sprout out a beam glaive. And it was given to the pilot, Wu Fei, to enact Operation Meteor with. The suit would do its missions using its very fast and actual martial arts style skill, because it was fairly flexible, to complete its missions and do what it had to do. Until support for the Gundams turned, the colonies had pretty much disavowed them. But they tried to return to space anyway, so Wu Fei went back up to space in the Shenlong Gundam. The problem with that is, the Shenlong Gundam, like basically all the Operation Meteor Gundams initially at the start of Wing, were designed for not space. They were designed more for ground combat. So they didn't really have the thrusters and ambac maneuvering they needed to fight effectively in zero gravity. Wu Fei still tried to fight anyway and was doing okay until he tried to attack a big space/battle station up there in space. It fired its main weapon and it destroyed his extended dragon arm, pretty much effectively rendering him defenseless. He ran away, but then later came back and gave himself up along with his damaged Shenlong. He was taken prisoner, and lo and behold, the 5 Gundam scientists were also captured not much earlier. They were being forced to create a suit that would surpass the Gundams. But in secret, they were taking the damaged Shenlong and also the damaged Death Scythe, repairing them and upgrading them. The Shenlong's upgrade ended up being the Altron. It gave it 2 dragon arms, moved the shield onto its shoulder, gave it a double beam glaive, and even a little scorpion tail thing on its back to use as a ranged weapon. It had wing binders on it, so it could maneuver a little bit better in space, more thrusters. This thing was a massive improvement. Like an actual massive improvement over the original. So, Wu Fei would continue to use the Altron throughout the rest of Gundam Wing, even fighting the leader of one side of the factions, just to prove that he was a warrior, still, after being humiliated by them. And come war's end, the Altron was supposed to be packed up and destroyed, because, well, they stopped the war, so let's get rid of the war machines. And that is until Endless Waltz, which takes place a year after the series, where Wu Fei joined the invading faction with his Altron Gundam because he felt the world wasn't, kind of paying warriors respect. It wasn't a world built for warriors like him, and he kind of wanted to bring that back. Don't worry about the fact the Altron has a different design in that. It's just thematic. He felt like he didn't have a place in this new world, so he wanted to kind of create a space for him and other warriors. Eventually he gets talked down, he joins back up with them, and then he destroys the Altron Gundam. But once the conflict has finally resolved, and that's the end of the Altron. Not a super long, detailed history, but, yeah, there's not too much you can say. It's just a green double extendo arm martial art machine in space. At least with its upgrade, it gets its primary color changes to green rather than blue. Like it has the red, blue, and white, yellow color scheme like the Wing Gundam. So it's nice that the blue changed to a green. It helps differentiate it more from Wing and Wing Zero. So, y'all might also be wondering, why the hell did I name this title the He-Man Woman Hater Suit? Well, you see, Wu Fei is a raging misogynist. He hates women. He thinks they're weak. And, yeah, it takes a lot for him to...
Reinforcements approaching! Reinforcements approaching!
What a thing to come in on, oh my goodness. Hello, everybody! Welcome on in, Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Hello, welcome on in, Moa University! Welcome. Oh, Frosty. Holy Moses, I forgot. Frosty does the shoutouts for me. Perfect. No, welcome on in, Raiders. More than likely you don't know who I am. I'm Baron Bananas. Variety Flesh Tuber. I do build models on stream, play RPGs, visual novels, anything that tickles my fancy. For today, we have the Altron Gundam we're building, the high-grade Altron Gundam. How you doing, Moe? Or is it Moe or Mo? I can't be sure. I assumed Moe, but I cannot be sure. How was your stream? You're also streaming miniatures and models. Ooh, what were you building? Where am I here? Distractions. My worst enemy. Either it's Eddie, this is my father, I mean the project. Okay. Okay, Eddie, how was your stream? How was your stream? Hope it went well. What were you building? And thanks for the follow, Unknown NTD. Thank you. Where am I again? Where am I again? There we are. That's the part I'm looking for.
A token of gratitude for the pieces that kissed the floor during last stream. Parts that kissed the floor, 1.
Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. I mean, it's not a model building stream or anything if at least one part is not falling off the desk and hitting the floor. Let's be real. Let's be real. Ooh, that went in nicely. It's nice still working on my 30-minute Lancer from Fantasy. Ooh, cool. I haven't done any of the 30-minute mission kits yet. Or any of that. I've heard nothing but good things about them. I'm looking at the... Yeah, I am looking at the right part. Perfect. Yeah, it honestly, it is true. At least one part always decides it's gonna fly off the desk. Every time. Thanks for the follow, Eddie. Thank you, thank you. Go. Just building up the good old Altron Gundam. Nice placemat, dude. Thank you. It's one of my Oshis, Estrella Auritas. Got a desk mat, and I bought the desk mat because, hell yeah, I'm gonna support her. It's nice. I like it. I love the art. It also provides a nice contrast with the instructions. Nice bright white instructions. Just plop that on here. Alright, we have a chest. Still got a long way to go. And we're going with his head. Yay, the head. There we go. Let me grab the D1 first so I can get most of his head to plug the mouth plate into. Yeah, this Altron Gundam will join the collection of other Gunpla, especially the wing ones. It's going to be right next to the Shenlong, which, I mean, I was going to show it later at the end for comparison, but screw it. There's the Shenlong. So I'm building the upgrade of that guy. He's going to get 2 extendo arms. 2 of them. Which is better than 1. Twice as good. The contextless quote. I believe quote 17 is with context. I believe. Oh, it's wild. Man, that's from the early days, too. That's from the early days. That was Katawa Shoujo. God, it's been so long since I played Katawa Shoujo. But I mean, there's not much more to play of it. The game's over. Context, that's what's written in a convention guide, isn't it? Yeah. They're actually legit. There legitimately is context. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's quote 17. Let's see. Quote 17. Nope, it's quote 15. There. Okay, quote 15 was the context one. It's a lot more innocent than it sounds. I hate doing eye stickers so much. Oh, you know what? I didn't read out what Frosty had to say about you. Good, we love Frosty here. Greetings, noble seeker. Mo University, a most industrious realm of miniature craftsmanship, doth grace us with their presence. Their art skilled in the arcane arts of diorama construction and figure photography. Their recent endeavors include the meticulous application of metallic armor and the fitting of Konpaku Yomu to her new base. A most regal display of Plamo mastery. God, I love Frosty. I love Frosty. No, I don't think that's extra from this snip. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the cheating, the quick, easy, dirty, cheating way to get the mouth vents covered and filled in. Well, it's worked every time I've done it. There, now the mouth vents are defined. So it'll actually, you can barely see from here, but I don't know, is the camera gonna focus on it? Probably not. There's too much other shit around. Okay, where's much better time to stream? Here's well past minutes. I got a dash. Keep lurking. Alrighty, no worries. I get it. I understand. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you again for the raid very much, and I hope you have a good night. Thank you for trusting your community with me. I will keep it up. Which side? Yep. Let's get this good old head together. The arms are probably going to be one of the worst parts, just because of the extension stuff, so it's gotta fold in on itself. Which is actually pretty solid connection. With the Shenlong, at least, with its one folding arm, it's pretty solid. It can still act as a regular arm. I had the Robot Damashi version of the Shenlong and the Altron. Did I have the Altron? I think I had the Altron. Can't remember. I at least had the Shenlong. Oh no, I did have both. And the way they had the arm joints going, like, yeah, they folded up. But the only thing kind of keeping them in place to act as a regular arm was like a single ball joint that popped into a socket that could barely hold it, so it kept popping out very easily. It wasn't the greatest. I'm glad the high grade actually does it a lot better. I'm eventually gonna get to the heavy arms and Sandrock customs and the Death Scythe Hell to finish off the upgraded line. Eventually. They also just showed off the box art for the high-grade Sandrock Custom EW, so the Endless Waltz version from the movie. And that releases in like 5 days, I think. I'm not running out of my seat to go and get a Sandrock Custom EW. Sandrock is like my least favorite of the wing suits, especially its Endless Waltz version. Sandrock just feels, in all honesty, Sandrock feels kind of boring compared to all the other suits in Wing. It's very boring. It also just straight up has, like, just giant metal swords, which, okay. No one else in this entire series has a giant physical sword or anything like that. Even his, like, group of, like, mercenaries that are with him, the Maganach Corps, yeah, they have, like, heat tomahawks, but they're still, like, small size. Like, okay, cool, I can see that just being a sidearm. Why do you have swords as tall as you are? They're not even that good. Yeah, they heat up and you can throw them, but, like, that's it. Also, your upgrade is just you get an Uzi. Take that out for a second. I didn't put the stickers on yet. For cameras. Yeah, an Uzi an upgrade does not make. The heavy arms got a twin Gatling gun on its arm. Death Scythe Hell got a twin beam scythe. The Altron got a twin dragon arms, and Sandrock just got an Uzi. I think they really phoned it in with Sandrock. Hell, even the Wing Gundam Zero, while not an upgrade to the Wing Gundam, it thematically is like an upgrade to it. It has a twin Buster Rifle compared to the Wing Gundam's Buster Rifle. So, like, everyone got double of something, and Sandrock just got a new giant Uzi. They really phoned it in with that thing. Okay, now I'll put this on. Yeah. Grabbing the right one? I am not. Okay, there they are. I see them. it's going together very simply. And then just its V-fin. Which I think it's unchanged. Oh yeah, actually, like, I think most of this runner is the same as on the Shenlong. Yeah. Yeah, this runner's like the same as on the Shenlong. They just attached this to it. But it makes sense. The like torso, waist, and some of the head is like the exact same as the Shenlong. They only differentiate a little bit later. Just a little bit of the extra parts start adding on. I'll leave the safety flags on the V-fin for now. I'll cut those off later. There we go. We got our head. And we'll just plop her on there and... Okay. Hallelujah. We got a head and a chest. Oh, now we do the arms. And okay, for the arms, we gotta do basically the exact same thing twice, because it wants us to make the arms entirely. Like the actual arm part. It's after we build the shoulder and dedicate them to left or right. Time so I don't overwhelm myself. Up. Hey, Bluey. What's up, buddy boy? What's up, my mister? Hi, bud. Hi, buddy. You being a good boy? Yeah, seems like you are. No, good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. She's starting to shed. Shedding that winter coat, finally. No matter what, they're both 29, so I'm just use them both for this. don't think there's any discernible difference. Yeah, no, there isn't. Yeah, because that's just a little copy and paste. Oh, okay. We're using yellow stickers to cover up the little green hole there. Interesting choice. Interesting way to do that. It's not going to be perfect because some of the green's still going to kind of pop through. But, that's good for not painting. Okay. There it is. I think the Altron's dragon arms still had flamethrowers in them. I don't think I can't remember if he used the flamethrower part of them in the show after the upgrade or not. 'Cause, I mean, like, even the flamethrower of the Shenlong he barely used. There we go. Yes. There we are. That plugs all into here. Am I missing? Maybe. Missing. There's no way. It wouldn't come off that easy. Unless I am missing something here. Ah, there we go. I just had it misaligned. Now I gotta do more sticker action. Give the dragon, Extendo Dragon Claw thing here, eyes. Because it was totally necessary for them to have eyes. Totally necessary. I could probably leave them off, but god damn it. Oh. There it is. Yeah, I could probably leave them off, but I won't leave them off because I am just me. I want to use them if I can. And I also don't have a metallic green sticker to make the eye part of it actually be green. If it was just a black sticker, I wouldn't use it. I would just use the panel liner like I did with half the stickers that went on to the Double Zeta. That just wanted to color in the vents. Son of a bitch. Just get in there. Get in. Get... Oh boy. It's gonna be like that, huh? Well, I think I got you in now, you son of a bitch. The sticky came off from me holding it that long. It happens from time to time. I got my one solution on how I'll end up sort of fixing that, like I did with the Heavy Gundam. Tiny little thing of super glue does wonders. Like, unironically, it actually does pretty good. That one went on no problem. It didn't fight me much. Okay, we got our first of the Dragon Claws. Now the real fun part, making the segmented arm. This is what's going to take a lot of the time. The arms are just going to take a lot of time because of all the segmented stuff. The legs actually look very simple, which is a godsend, I will say. Same backward and forward. See how much of this I can finish. Alright, that's one segment done. Now another segment. Okay, the segments aren't bad. It's probably going to be the extra segments. Oh, actually, no, those aren't even, like, extra. They're just, like, different, but, yeah, whatever. It extends, that's all that matters. It extends, and they got extensions in there to make it extend further. Who knew an extendo claw would be so effective on the battlefield? So effective, they gave him 2. Oop. There it is. Okay, now what's it want me to do? Okay, take the 2 that I have. And we're gonna blink and then turn. Okay, so that's how it goes. I just gotta make sure it's facing the one peg here is facing the way it needs to be. And it is. Oh god, it's fighting me. In, and then turn to lock her in place. Alright, that's part of an arm. It's going to fold up when I make it. Like, actually make it into an arm. Now let's do that all again. Build the dragon claw and then the arm. Dragon claw, its fangs. There we go. Little much on there. Sticker time again. Well, we're actually going to be done with the stickers pretty soon, shockingly. And thankfully. Stickers done. I remember. Hour in, we're still working on the arms. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Ah, there we go. Let's get this all on together. Perfect. Now for the eyes. Hopefully they don't go on like a pain this time. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. You know, the better way to put stickers on is to use like a Q-tip to press it down, but I don't feel like grabbing a Q-tip. Oh my god. Yawn. Okay, we all good there. Okay, so there's Dragon done. Now for the arm. Use the other C2 because it's got all the pieces I need. Oh, wow. Today was a tiring day, I will say. If only for the fact it was outside pitching metal and the sun was just beating down on us. It was hot, it was bright. I had a headache starting throughout the entire day. I took Advil. I had to take Advil. It was the only way I was going to get through the rest of the day and even into tonight. Ugh. I needed to, evolve into a migraine. Because that's just all I need, to have a migraine and be up all damn night and not go to work the next day. So yeah, popped the first Advil, waited until, when I could take the next one, and took the next one, just so I'm covered, and should be fine now. I'm gonna lower my lights after stream down here, probably just turn them off. Holy crap. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we are definitely in full swing for that rental at work. But we have more people helping out now, which for us, in the good old warehouse I'm in, and oh my goodness, it's great. We're not dividing our attention nearly as much now. It's great. The guy who went on vacation for 3 weeks came back as well, so I don't have to drive the truck nearly as often. Hopefully it'll be almost zero. Like, it's not bad, but like, I don't want to drive the truck. I can do it, I got no problem doing it, I just don't want to be running back and forth between the store and the warehouse often. I'd rather just stay at the warehouse and deal with the metal situation. Just get rid of all the old stuff. Get it all into the right bin. Because, oh boy, it is piling up. I mean, piling up. Go, add all the other pieces we need onto that, which is only 2 more. Oh my god. Could have a yawn counter, but then it would, break. Because of how fucking often I yawn on stream. Good lord. There we are. And then we can move on to the actual arms. Alright, we got our 2 arm parts, we got our 2 dragon heads. There was still more to it, yeah, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. There was more of this stuff to build, but it's fine, it's alright. We're good, we're cool. Just like fold those up and then build a little bit more. So we'll just build those right now. So it's all going to connect together after. Once we get a shoulder in there. Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna sleep well tonight. I actually slept surprisingly well last night. I did go to bed a little later than I wanted to, but I actually felt pretty good. Even after waking up like a good like 4:30 in the morning. Don't know if I can go back to my normal time yet, but I'll find out when I find out. So I can go back to what I was going to bed, like, waking up for work at. That'd be kind of nice, just so I get more time in the morning before I gotta leave the building. This literally came off the sand. I'm just looking at this runner. This literally came off the Sandrock set because that's the handle to his fucking one of his giant swords. Yep, 2019. They start with Sandrock for some reason, and then they work through the rest of them. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but hey, it works for them. It makes this stuff. Am I looking at the right hand? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, there we are. That's better. Now it makes more sense. Oh, yeah, I got some cool stuff to show you guys after stream. I semi-forgot. Yes, and I am, in fact, still listening and playing. Oh, God. There we go. Alright, we got an arm. The lower half of an arm. Now let's build that all again with the runners I didn't use. Okay. I am so sorry for yawning so much right now, guys. Yeah, I am stuck in the right thing. Holy crap. I will hold together as long as I can. I should be able to finish this off tonight. I believe. I hope. Here, right there. Mutant for a sec. Okay. Now for a dedicated arm. I'll just use this one because I got it out already. Oh, no, never mind. It specifically wants from D1. Okay. Fine. I see how it is. I see. You know, it's probably going to be the exact same damn thing in the end. Tiny little bits. grab that. Okay. So one of these bad boys. And then we get one of these little red guys that are on here as well. We're just gonna try to clean it up a little bit. Folded up arms and just kind of put it over this. Oh, hold it here while you assemble. Okay. This is going to be fun. Trying to line up multiple different pegs and holes and shit. There we go. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Cool diamond patterns. I like that it's not a sticker. I like that it isn't a sticker for once. They actually use different color separated parts for it, which is awesome. Yeah, I like that that's two different parts, a yellow part and then a red part that slots into a hollow spot. And then we just put it all together. It should, in theory, all line up. There we go. Had to kind of force it in place, but there we go. Okay, what does it want me to do here now? Take one of our arms and shove her in here. There's no way that's all the way in. There we go. I heard the second click. Then we gotta grab another part from here. Yep. wrist piece. Got that. You go. Should just go in like that. Oh, no, I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. There we go. That's on there now. Now we take our dragon. And it just clips on there. I'll just give him standard fists for now. I'll worry about cutting out the other hands and stuff after. Well, I do have enough hand backs and stuff for every hand on here, even the leftover sandrock ones. Which will probably work fine for the Altron. Boop. There we go. We got our right arm. So we'll just plop that in here. Not too shabby so far. Now we just gotta do the same thing, more or less, on the other side. There's just one extra piece that goes with this guy, because it's also got to hold the shield. So we're building the shield now as well. So let's move a lot of these out of the way. So we're not going to be using those ones, we're going to be using the other ones. Oops. Ugh. It's interesting that the Altron keeps the shield from the Shenlong, but it's no longer arm mounted, it's shoulder mounted. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about that. It feels kind of like a waste now. And if you want to use the shield at all, you gotta like turn your whole damn body. Whoa. Ah. Told you that was like a vocal stim for me. So many streams ago playing Pod Racer. I want to go back to Pod Racer. I actually did enjoy it now that I know how to play that game better. And now that I know how to play that game better, I want to play it more. I could probably actually finish the game properly. I'm doing pretty good with just Anakin. Just using Anakin's pod, operating it as much as I can. With the new schedule, I'll be able to do it. I'll essentially have a mini variety week every week now. Just a variety day. So if I'm kind of feeling like doing Pod Racer, I'll do Pod Racer one day. We'll see. Well, it depends. If I think I can finish off a game, I can use the Monday to be kind of like that push-in to finish her off. We shall see. That one took it really easy. Okay. Now it's build the shield. 3-part shield. I feel like the only reason the shield is here is because all the other Gundams still have shields, but they couldn't find any kind of meaningful way to keep the shield on there or redesign it interestingly, so just like, slap it on the shoulder. Why not? That works. That's probably fine. Not like Wu Fei uses the shield much anyway. Take the shield, and then we take that guy, and then we take this guy. Oh, it wants a sticker? Oh. I am not going to use a small black sticker for that. I am just going to fill it in with a panel liner. Okay. Yep, alright, cool. And then that just sticks onto here. I can't even hold it anymore. Sorry, hit my mic. Yeah, he had a peg and everything for it to go into his arm. He doesn't even have that anymore. Okay. Okay, now we're good. Okay. And we get our wrist thing here for the dragon claw to attach to. Dragon head. It's not really a claw, it's a head. Dragon. And now we make a hand for it. Which I'll just give it fists for now. And just get the other fist. For simplicity's sake. It also has 2 open hands and then 2 slanted holding hands. Slanted ones are kind of, I think, really supposed to more be for sand rocks, but they also work for pole weapons, to have them hold it at an angle without it looking awkward. And then we plop the fist in. And then we plop the arm in. And out. Ooh. And our Altron has 2 arms. We got half an Altron. Now we build the legs. Well, the feet and then the legs. Well, there's the part drop of the stream. Oh, this is gonna be fun to find. So it was small, tiny, and rubber, so it bounces. I need my phone for more light. Too far. Thank God. Oh. Let me get back in my chair. Ooh. And we'll try that again. This file is getting close to the end of its life. Okay. There it is. And into the back that goes. Does it go to the front? No, it goes to the back. Somehow. Ah, there we go. Alright, we have a foot. A singular foot. Alright, let's build the other one now. And then we build legs. The actual fully dedicated legs. Then after the legs, it should be the waist, and then the backpack, and then its remaining weapons. Excuse me. Use the right parts. No? Did I use the wrong foot? I used the wrong foot part, didn't I? Yes, actually, I did. Shit. Yep. Ah, damn it. Alright, this whole foot has to come apart now. I'm amazed it let me put it together as much as it did. But I used the wrong foot part. Alright, well, handy dandy part separator. That's annoying. Oh, God, this is scary to do. Oh, man, this is gonna be hard. Without breaking anything. Don't like that, don't like that, don't like that. Oh, thank God, okay. We're good, we're good. Okay. Let's use the correct... Oh, son of a bitch. I did it on the other one too, didn't I? Or did it not matter? Son of a bitch, it didn't matter. So I pulled this apart for no reason. Ugh. All I did was waste my time. Or did I? Hold on, let me compare and contrast. Yeah, no, I wasted my time tearing it apart. God damn it. I was snapping frickin' pegs for no reason. Well, at least it's easy enough to put back together. There we go. That was... Okay, one... Let's see, now that's... Yeah, it's not... Oh, that's D. Where the hell's the B I want? Ah, there we go. Found it. It also has the same... Whatever. Whatever. If the... Yeah. Whatever. If something feels off, I will change it after the fact. But so far, it seems to be the exact same pieces, so we're good. There we go. Okay. Alright, now to make the actual leg. That is C. That is B. That's what I'm looking for. Getting this thing all together. Altron will join all the other ones, and it'll join all the other season second half Gundam I have in high grade form. It'll join the Wing Zero. The thing it ironically fights in Endless Waltz. They're just not the exact same versions, but now they're doing the Endless Waltz version of the wing kits. We're gonna get those versions. I'm now hoping. I'm now absolutely hoping, because they're doing... I'm hoping because they're going to do the Endless Waltz ones now, they'll do a Tall Geese 3 and then make a Tall Geese 1 variant afterward. I'm hoping. I'm hoping, coping, everything in between. I want my Tall Geese, damn it. I want my motherfucking Tall Geese. I mean, I do have the Master Grade Tall Geese, but I'd also love a High Grade Tall Geese to go with, you know, the high grades. Legs, put it on. build up a whole bunch of stuff onto it. There. Gives it kind of like a dragon foot thing going on. Which is kind of there with the Shenlong, but it's not nearly as pronounced. This got the feet and legs are actually not too complicated, which is really nice. Still need this for one more part. Now the polycap. And hear it click to know it's gone in all the way. There we go. Alright, you're in. We have a leg. Now we must build the other leg. It's on the other side of these instructions. Yeah, we're nearly there, in all honesty. I did use the correct leg pieces, so what the hell am I going on about? Ugh. I wasted time tearing apart that foot just to put it back together. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really fast. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Let us proceed and finish this off. Hopefully. We still got a little ways to go. The backpack has got a lot going on. But its weapon afterwards is going to be easy because it's just a stick. Just a stick. Oh, I wanted the other one first. Okay. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna do this one side first. Screw it. No, I'll do it backwards because that's how I am. I already cut the pieces out. It's gonna go in here anyway. It's just whatever it shows on there, I have to do in reverse. And that's it. There, easy. Almost like it was intentional. It wasn't. Good old Gunapla und chill, man. We just chilling. Chilling like a villain. Ah! Ooh, wow, that's a lot of leftover. And I know it's on this guy. And then foot. Semi-autopilot this part. I mean, it is only 2 pieces, but still. Awesome. Awesome. I've been lurking, gonna get dinner. Okie dokie, Golden. Hope your day's been going well and you've been enjoying your lurk. And enjoy Din Din. Get them noms. Right, yeah, put together the other thing. Oh, man. Yes, YouTube, I am still listening. Stop pretending like I'm not. a playlist for a reason. At least we have the Gundam Wing Lo-Fi now. Waiting for the... There we go. Nice. Popped a lot faster than the other one. So there, we got 2 legs. Now we make the waist. I'm just gonna use a bunch of this stuff, which is actually great. Let's grab you first, because a lot of stuff's gonna attach onto you. No, not this one. This one, over here. That's better. God damn, just keep yawning. Like, ugh. What is wrong with me? Not a lot. Not a lot wrong with me. Well, we've almost got a fully empty runner. Almost. Oh, I gotta wake the hell up. We're gonna have an empty runner soon. A runner's gonna be done. Like, all of it is used to make. All the rest of it here is like made just to use the fucking what's it called? The waste. Just getting there. Okay. Oh, she'll get there. Ooh, I almost felt like I was gonna throw up today at work. I was outside a lot, then doing stuff, then came in, and then started coughing, and it was getting, like, bad. Like, I had to stop moving for a minute, stand still, and just kind of breathe. And then, got some water, relaxed, and it was good after that, but you just get into that coughing fit that you feel like if you cough just that little bit harder, it's not gonna be a fun time. No, I do not need a repeat performance, me. That would also get me banned on Twitch. I would much rather not be banned on Twitch. Yeah, premium butt flap. Let's go. Premium butt flap. It moves. Side skirts. Okay, we're not done with this yet. There's still part of the backpack this thing has. I'm actually going to attach the legs now. It's just going to be easier that way without the side skirts being in the way. Almost got the full main body of the Altron, and we're already over 2 hours down. I saw that coming. We're nearly there, though. There we go. Alright. And then we can just... plop that on there. Wow, he's a lot stubby. He's very stubby looking. He's like got so much going on up top, it makes his bottom half look stubby. go. There's our main body of the Gundam Altron. But it still needs a backpack. It's a little flat and boring, so we're almost there. Backpack time. And then it's weapon time, and it's extra accessories to make the dragon arms extend a lot. Alright. Backpack. Ooh. Well, we're done with that guy. There's the little vernier that I doth require. Okay, now we're making the scorpion tail gun thing. Literally the Ultron's only ranged weapon, or only true ranged weapon, is just some beam cannons on the back of a scorpion tail. That's it. It's still mostly a melee-based suit. The Endless Waltz version of Ultron doesn't even have that. Doesn't have it at all. The Glory of the Losers gives that Ultron like a special attachment that gives it essentially the backpack and scorpion tail blaster that the TV version has, but that's a manga exclusive version. piece there to dot that wonderful scorpion tail. It's very, very, very small. There we go. Now it's in. And then it just plugs in on top. There's the scorpion tail. When he wants to fire it, it just like comes up, swings around over his head, and pew pew pew. He didn't use it too often. Wu Fei is a martial artist. He was getting up close and personal with his glaive. Oh, give my fingers a rest there for a second. Okay. Now the fun part begins. So I'm gonna make 2 wings. I'll use up this guy first. That sticks in a little bit better. I put all the other pieces on. Fell off the runner itself. Huh. I love that. Yeah, so there's one of his wings that can extend ever so slightly. Okay. make this one the right side. Yeah, this will be the right wing. Okay, so that should go on to this side. Yeah. There's one. Alright, now to make the other wing. It's just doing the exact same thing, but with other parts. And I believe that's our first actual empty runner. We'll definitely get another empty runner with this guy. Okay. There we go. And that side looks to stick out. Interesting. This might be a solid connection then. It's toward the bottom and not that noticeable, so it's all good. Okay. Is it this guy? No. Should be this one. Yep, this one. Yep, empty runner. Hell yeah, we love to see it. Always love to see empty runners. Okay, now it's one piece on here. The Altron's backpack. So we grab it, throw it on here, and it's got its wings, which I think are usually kind of folded up, sorta, maybe. I don't know. They're like out slightly. They're just ever so slightly splayed. Just gotta, oof, wow, I do not know how to make that even. Okay, that's not too bad. There's our Altron. All done up now. All that's left is its weapon. Its only actual physical handheld weapon. That being its glaive. So let's get that bad boy snipped out. It is a biggin. It is indeed a biggin. Is almost. Just gotta get it its wonderful beam effects. I think it's at this point it's just called a beam trident. I think. Let's see, does the box say what it's called anywhere? No, it's a premium Bandai box. It's not gonna have info like that on it. Also snipping out the trident pieces because it empties out this runner as well. There it is, the trident. So we're gonna get it in his hand, and yeah, we'll put it in his guess. Ta-da! It's got his trident. There's another version of it on here. It's a collapsed version that's used for storage and it just kind of clips onto the one wing. So I will get this clipped out just for posterity's sake. And it also almost finishes off the runner. There's these tiny little pieces on here. I don't know, are we using them at all? Let's see. It does not look like it. Let's see, D1. Let me look at the D1 thing. Apparently, yes, I'm supposed to use them, but where? Where the hell was I using these guys? How did I miss an entire step, apparently? With an entire part? This is going to require a little bit of investigation. How the fuck did I build something without using every part? That doesn't seem possible. Green, so it's gonna be on stuff that's green. Is this part of the backpack? Okay, it doesn't use one of them. Huh. Yet it used... Where the hell is that one little tiny green piece go? Look everywhere really fast, just so I know. Okay, so not there. Sprint. Huh, nothing seems to be missing. Just checking over all these instructions again. See if I missed a spot where a very, very tiny piece goes. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, might have been a mistake on this then? Huh. 'Cause it indicates that it's a needed part, but I'm not seeing where it goes. It's not in the head. Oh, I see where it goes. I see. It goes on this one shoulder. Okay. I see now. I did this... you can see how vital it was because I was able to put this together without it. Where'd my... Let's just get that on there, just so it's on there. Yeah, so goddamn tiny and not actually vital to building this thing. But at the same time it was. That's an odd duck. Okay, be careful, be careful. Odd. Let's do this without the snapping one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it barely adds anything to it. Alright, cool. Well, it's actually real now and complete there. Alright, let me finish off that guy. So there's the stored version, and it would just clip on right here on the inside of the wing. Like so. And that's it. But because I got him holding it, I'm not going to have him have another one clipped in there. That's a nice little option if you want to display it in different ways. Okay. Okay, other things I'm going to clip off right now are the extenders for when I use the dragon arm. And I don't need anything more from that runner. I don't need anything more from that runner. I do not need anything from this runner. There's the dragon arms. The limb extending parts. Don't need anything else from you. Don't need anything else from you. And all that's left for you is the other hands, which I'll just clip off right now. Clip off and I can put them together very easily. So the corresponding backhand is, right there. Got blue. I move my mouse against the wood and he's just like woo 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 woof. A woo 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 woof. He's a subwoofer. He'll calm down. Eventually. I'm gonna swap hands with this one. Because, well, yeah, I can't hold it. It does so just very straight. I'd rather it be curved at an angle and held. So I'm just going to make sure I grab the correct hand. Should be this guy. Yep. And hope I grab his correct backhand. Looks like I did. Yeah, nice. Okay. There we go. That looks a little nicer, having it at the angled hand. And because this is now actually officially done, there it is next to its OG, the Shenlong and the Altron. Yeah, you can see some of the Shenlong in here, but the rest is brand new. The chest is about the same, the head is somewhat similar, the waist is somewhat similar, more or less the same, but then the rest of it is just different. Even the dragon arms are different, like the dragon heads. Those are designed completely differently. Yeah, there we go. We got our Altron Gundam. All done up. How difficult is it gonna be to extend one of the dragon arms? Probably not that hard. I mean, those are if I just want to extend. These extenders if I want to make it longer, so let me at least so So that drops over, that flips up, that opens up. And there, coming for you. And then just for the hell of it, Pachoo, pachoo. Pachoo, pachoo, pachoo. Gotcha. Alright, let me clean this up real fast. Yep, no more using that runner. We're not using those polycaps. Hell yeah. Oh god, I have 2 stickers I did not use. Alright, where did they go? Did they go on the dragon heads? Shockingly... no. Where the hell did you go now? Ah, it's probably on the wings or backpack or something. No, seriously, like, what the fuck? Where did I miss that? I knew I missed fucking something. Not the head. Not the chest. They're big square things, so... oh, they are on the dragon heads. Okay. I'll deal with that later. I'll deal with that later. That's fine. I'll remember to deal with that. Okay. Let me just swap over to just chatting and try to fix my camera. I'm really zoomed in. Let me zoom out. Still too high. Yeah, that's not bad. So there we are, our Altron Gundam. We'll eventually get him into a pose I like. Maybe I'll have him deploy his dragon, his dragon head along with the Shenlong together. I also have enough extenders now from both the Shenlong and this guy to make one really, really long arm. So sweet. Oh, I can also turn that off now. So cool. Thanks, camera, for being unfocused. Awesome. That's one Gunpla down in basically 3 hours. Damn. Alright. No, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I have to find the thing for this in a bit. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Cover from a part separator. Okay. Oh, so yeah, I got a few things I can show you guys before we end off for the night, actually. I did say I had a few things I could show you guys. Number one that I've already posted in the Discord. For anyone that did not see, I had this come in today just before work was finished. Here we go. I got the Time Stranger me. I'm an Adamus agent now. That looks really good. Now I gotta change all my Time Stranger thumbnails to include this so it matches the Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory ones. But fuck yeah. Now I got a matching set of 3, which is just really cool. The other thing that came in that I was not expecting today, and oh my god, it is massive. Remember that line art I showed you guys a little while ago? That line art I showed you of Nursemon being drawn by my Kamiyoshi Ginger Snap Cyrus? Serious now. I still used to call her Cyrus. It's serious. Ginger Snap Serious. Just good old Sai. She finished it. She got it colored, and oh my god. She put Nursemon in a field of flowers. I was not expecting the background at all. I paid for coloring, and I was expecting just Nursemon to be colored. So I'm blown away. She's absolutely fantastic. Nursemon looks amazing. So yeah, we got more Nursemon art. I gotta get more art of Nursemon, and just in general, because I really like Nursemon. I mean, I won her in an auction because I like the design so much. I gotta get more. I gotta get more of her. But yeah, we got Adamus Baron, and we have Nursemon in a Field of Flowers. Really good, really good. Like, both of them are amazing. I'm happy. It was art delivery day today. But that was today. What do we got going on the rest of the week? I am not streaming the next 2 days as per usual. Possibly watch along on Wednesday. We will see if I can come up with something. But the next day of our more or less set schedule, Thursday, Hacker's Memory. We'll play some Hacker's Memory. We'll try to get a little further. We're about to hit some really big story moments. So yeah, I really want to get into that. So I'm excited. I'm excited. But with that, from how much I'm yawning, that is going to be the end of the day. The end of stream for tonight. So, thank you, everybody, for watching, commenting, lurking, following, and for the raid. I appreciate it very, very much, Eddie. Thank you. Yeah, we will be back. Should be back Thursday, around 6, for some good old Hacker's Memory. But until then, I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next time.